So, first of all, this is my fourth certification with Cambridge Veritas, and it literally changed my entire teaching pedagogy because earlier I used to be a very hardworking English teacher who dedicate a lot of time preparing some very intense lesson, and I try to make it very impactful. But over a period of time, especially spending time with different courses with Cambridge Veritas and of course with Chris Sir, I understood that you have to be more like a facilitator in order to teach English language, because you have to. So even I substantially reduced my teacher timing during the session because I got a lot of feedback on that. Now, talking about this particular journey, this presentation has four different silos. I'm going to first start with my entire experience from day one. Then I will be talking about some important activities which I enjoyed a lot and I literally incorporated in my own teaching. Then uh, just yesterday we got all the PDFs, but of course I had a quick glance and I extracted a couple of important data which I'm going to talk about, and then of course my future planning. So let's start with the first silo, the journey from day one. So first we started with a self introduction. We had a job roles and responsibilities description activities, followed by understanding of workplace communication, uh, how to be more uh, open in a business environment, and of course we learn importance of structure speaking through various interactive role plays. So throughout the journey, we had a lot of simulation activities where we, through a situation, we try to give our inputs, and we got a lot of feedback. Uh, if I talk about some important activities, then especially that networking and speed networking practice, which we discussed, was something very important for me. Then we had a lot of real life conversation simulation, the technique, something called QCC, speaking structure practice, which is something one of the major key takeaways for the sessions. And of course, we learn through some interesting engagement throughout the journey. For the last couple of weeks were very interesting, especially the discourse markers, because I understood in order to navigate your thoughts in a proper way, you need these connecting words in order to make it more impactful. So I guess I literally noted down a lot of discourse markers, and now I'm literally deliberately trying how I connect the sentences in a more precise way. So my entire thought and the flow process could be more better. Then we also understand uh, professional speaking style, how we can use some interesting phrases. In the last session, we learned something called cleft sentences, which is something very interesting, which I really want to incorporate in my own speaking. Uh, we also learn a lot of advanced sentence structures. Uh, After that, yeah, now let's talk about the PDF. Uh, One of the important topics is that prepositions in business English. So that particular thing I extracted, and I'm trying to make some notes that how to use, because even I observe that I make a lot of errors in the fixed preposition segment. So now I got a lot of idea about that preposition phase. We also learn a lot of professional vocabulary development part. Uh, Questions forming techniques were something very interesting. And whatever we did in the last session was something very important for me from PDF to extract and make my own lesson plans. So yeah, this is my key takeaways from the PDF. Finally, let's talk about the final silo, which is future plan. Now, over a period of time, this I understood that English language, especially, is a constantly improvement, and means you cannot master this language. Of course, you have certain level, but there is always a room of scope. So I think the best thing as an English teacher I can do is keep improving myself. Every day I can learn some new things, and I always believe that as a teacher, we have this huge opportunity that whatever we learn, we have a ready-made stage to deliver it. So I guess this is our responsibilities to keep improving our own self so that we can improve our own students. So continuous self-improvement is one of the key areas in my life. I always try to enroll myself from for different programs, different platforms, so I can gain knowledge and becoming more confident communicator. And I think after business English, I understood that your vocabulary selection of vocabulary is also a major role. So I guess over a period of time, I would like to update and uh, understand the selection of vocabularies. So that can be one of my future plans. So this journey has been transformational. I really enjoyed every modules of this journey. The learning continues beyond this course, of course, and this is my final submission of the presentation and my gratitude to Chris sir that I really enjoyed this entire process thoroughly. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much, everyone.